be a witness to the field in which I grow my fox. As you can see, the field is barren, therefore I have no fox to give. Now that's some top-notch poetry. Now let's just quickly take a moisture sample before everybody's come back. From the storm 3 days ago, I think we're gonna be ready. It's pretty dry, the ground is dry, there's no dirt. We'll see. Wait a second. Why do I hear boss music? Oh, that's why. KAMAZ V8 noises. Rather surprised by how quickly this week dries down. I mean, we had about 40 liters of rain per square meter 3 days ago. Maybe 2.5 to 3 days ago. And we had sun and a lot of wind in the last few days. So the wind really helps the wheat dry down. The heat not so much. But we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm harvesting at about 13 or 13.5 moisture. That's what they allow us to do at the silos, to store it. And we'll keep going. We'll see what happens. We have about 500 acres, which is about, I don't know, 5 or 50 hectares, I don't know. Probably some of you know. But I think in about 2 days, we'll be done. And I'm gonna show you something right now. These two triangles over here, this is the Lexion or the Quas loss sensor. This basically is supposed to tell you if you're throwing any weight out the back. But hear me out now. This thing does not work very good, so I don't trust it at all. In the last video I mentioned how I don't trust this thing, and I'm gonna tell you why. The principle, I mean the technology behind this is there's a plate and there's sensors on this plate, and when some of the wheat seeds drop on the plate, it makes a signal. But that can easily be fooled by having some of these wheat classes. They are pretty heavy, and when they drop on the plate, they fool it and make it think that it's wheat and that you're making losses. So no matter if this thing shows you that you have no losses or that you have losses, you should always go out and check out if you really do. I just don't trust technology. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't care what you engineered, what you made. I don't trust it. It's electronic and it's not me. I don't even trust humans. How the fuck am I supposed to trust electronics? I hope I don't get a copyright claim for this. Now, since the straw is a little bit wet, I try to run the header a little bit higher. That way you're not taking in any of that wet straw and mixing it up with the grain and making the grain weather and having all sorts of problems. So run it a little bit higher and you probably won't have any problems later with plowing or disking. Just a little bit higher, not too much. In the mirror you can clearly see the straw chopper that I made, that I invented, is working even better than the factory one on the Lexion. So the factory one can spread up to 32 feet. My header I think is 28 feet, and I am getting a lot more coverage. You can see it's throwing some over there on the wheat. Not only am I getting more coverage, but this straw chopper works way better and is way safer and way more reliable than the factory one. The factory one used to have these pipes that rotate from side to side and spread the straw everywhere. But these things would get clogged, and there's a belt underneath that drives them. That belt would immediately start burning. You will catch the combine on fire, you will burn down the combine, you will lose a lot of money. And please, Quas, if you're watching this, hire me. I am an engineer without a degree. Now, it may not look like that on camera, but that hill is very fucking steep, and there's some wheat over there that I have to harvest. So stay with me on this one. and pray that I don't roll this thing over. Okay, fearless mode engaged. Let's see. So I drop the speed, I drop the killer, and pray to God. Oh my fucking God, that is very steep. And to make things even scarier, the ground is wet, which means that this combine can slide down over this hill at any moment. And the only thing you can do is steer the combine in the direction that the hill is on and pray to God. But I think it's going pretty well now, so I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about it. It's almost over. So you see, this is life. Hear me out. Sometimes some things seem very scary at first, but once you get into them, they're even fucking scarier. For a second, I thought I was not gonna make it. My 100% bunker light came over somewhere around here, and the field, you can see just how long it gets. And I thought I was gonna spill it everywhere, but luckily I was fast. I opened the pipe quickly, and I began unloading very quickly. And it's usually not good to fuel up, you know, the bunker this much, because this is a lot of strain on the tires, plus on the construction of the combine. After all, it's made of metal, and metal fatigues, and metal can bend, metal can break. So usually just don't fill it up as much. You're gonna be fine, you're gonna waste a little bit of time, but at least the machine is gonna last a good long time. And the sample right now, it's not that clean because I am running the combine slower than usual because of the muddy conditions. Some spots are even wet. There's standing water somewhere, and I can get it stuck if it gets, you know, pretty fast. If I go somewhere, spin the wheels, it's not gonna be good at all. Well, the knife stopped. I don't know what's going on, but I'm about to find out. I should make a YouTube channel that's called 10-minute fixes, and I'll show you Spas fixing everything in 10 minutes. It's ready. That is one ugly motherfucker. Can't focus. Can't focus. What are you looking at, motherfucker? Well, I'm full again. It looks like 2 trucks and 2 trailers are not a match for my supreme combine operating skill. It has absolutely nothing to do with this combine being a beast. It's all about me, you know. The knife broke. Unfortunately for me, Spas is not here and I'm going to have to fix it myself. Well, I fixed the knife, did exactly 2 passes, and the one exactly next to it broke. It broke off. Yeah, that's my luck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end to one very productive day, and I'll see you next time.